I think in terms of films, it's up there with one of the best we've ever done.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised at just how epic it all feels. It's quite special there, because it's hot and dry, and the size, when you're British, absolutely beggars belief. Even a Texan would say that it was big.
Well, 3.5 million acre farm.
3.25.
3.5, Top Gear maths. That's 3.5 right there.
It's quite interesting.
Which
if
is
you look
four.
at we've got in the programme a map of the Northern Territories, and you think that's quite big, and then a big drive. But if you put that on the map of the whole of Australia, it's like we've driven from my house to the West End of London. It's just nothing. It's so huge.
Do you know, I don't know how far we drove. It was about 1,000 miles?
No, a bit more.
That far.
It's a bit more than 1,000.
No, it wasn't 1,000.
It was 1 million miles.
It doesn't matter. We drove a very long way, and it was almost all of it on gravel roads. Often you get the washboarding, the dust was phenomenal. As James pointed out at one point, you couldn't even breathe if you had been behind one of the cars, particularly my BMW, which got big fat back tyres, and yet the car behind was breathing this dust and yet still working. And then we went cattle herding in them after we'd raced them up a mine.
Because you genuinely wouldn't expect them to survive what we put them through. I mean, it was staggering. The temperature alone, without the dust and the vibration.
The dust is the amazing thing, because dust is basically sandpaper before it's been put onto paper.
We went to the iron ore mine, and it was a fantastic place to be, that mine.
Really
Absolutely brilliant, because everybody was there. It felt like you were part of a big family. And my God, it was good fun watching, as we've discovered, James cheating.
Again, because James May is a cheat.
He's a cheat.
He is a cheat. He cheated at Monopoly.
He did.
I knew that the viewers wanted the spectacle, so...
It's true. I must say,
again.
the GTR going up that hill
Exactly.
is one of the sights I will take with me to my grave.
Everybody thinks Australia is sort of rugged and they don't care. I don't care about something landing on my head.
There's nowhere on earth you experience health and safety rules quite like Australia.
They love it. Even there, I mean, there were only the people who work on the mine there. It's not like somebody could happen by and bust them for not wearing a high vis. It is only them. They still put everything on.
It was, and
absolutely
the lecture was very strong
Lengthy.
on, you know, we must be seen and be seen.
Oh, I love a briefing. I love it when we all have to sit down and have a briefing.
It's the ruination of the world. I also loved the drag race we had, because
That was the best drag race we've ever had. Normally it's clear.
the word inexorable was designed for the way the BMW caught the Bentley. It was just this, I am going to get you, it's just going to take a while, but I'll get there. The power of that BMW has to be experienced to be believed.
But what was fun about that drag race was, although it happened very quickly, we were going very fast, the actual event, the overtaking of the BMW happened very slowly, because you were hauling me in. So I was, no! Well, they were out of their comfort zone. That was a long way out of their comfort zone.
As we said, Hammond's was designed for the car park at Old Trafford. May's was designed for the Nürburgring, and mine was designed to go from Monaco to Munich. So you would have thought that the car makers responsible for them would design them to simply do that. But they've designed them, they've over-engineered them so much that they can actually herd cows.
Yeah, somebody somewhere has thought, but what if somebody who owns a massive cattle farm in Australia buys one? We better make sure it can do that, and it can.
Cow! Yes, cows!